Is your conservatory too cold in winter, too hot in summer, too noisy when it rains? Conservatory Conversions has the answer.
Hello, we're the Maitlands. I'm Eileen and this is my husband Tom, and we're here today to talk about our conservatory. Our conservatory is about 22 years old and its appearance had deteriorated a bit over those years, particularly the roof, which was a polycarbonate type plastic roof, and it had darkened down over the years, so there wasn't really much we could do about it. But also the roof had developed a very annoying leak. And I think that was what actually led us to consider doing something about it. We'd noticed in the area when we were out walking around that one or two conservatories of a similar age and construction had these new, what we called solid tiled roof process put on them, and they all looked very attractive, certainly from an exterior point of view. So this was kind of in our minds, but we really had no idea where we would go or how we would go about finding out any cost. Coincidentally, we had a magazine, a local advertising magazine came through the door, and we noticed an advert for a local company, a local family-owned company called Conservatory Conversions. And we'd heard some good reports about them over the years. I think they'd been in business for quite some time. So we contacted them to see if someone would pop round and give us an idea of cost. So we went ahead and they came and gave us a free survey, and they confirmed that the conservatory was suitable in construction to have this sort of thing done. They gave us a price which suited the budget we had in mind, and they also said that we could go along and look at some work they'd done on a conservatory in the area, and if that would help us to arrive at a decision. So we did that. We went along and looked at the conservatory, and we were delighted with it because not only was it lovely externally with this lovely substantial roof, but when we saw what they'd done in the interior, they'd retained some of the vaulted aspect of the ceiling and the lovely downlighters, and we decided to go ahead. One of the reasons also that we wanted to do this was the original conservatory was far too hot in the summertime and far too cold in the winter time, and it made using it pretty much impossible. It was hard to heat and it was very noisy. Even the lightest shower of rain was deafening. And we were definitely ready to get some sort of improvement and also to get rid of the leak.
As my wife said earlier on, we had a new window ledge fitted, we had downlighters installed in the ceiling, and at this stage I can't praise the plasterers, the joiners and the electricians high enough. They made a fantastic job in this project. We now feel that the conservatory has had a substantial makeover and it's more like a sunroom than it is a conservatory.
Having this work done means that we no longer suffer from the usual complaint from conservatories that they're too hot in the summertime and they're too cold in the winter. This conservatory can now be used year-round as a sunroom, and we feel we're using it much more. It's very cosy, and the room that's adjacent to it is far easier to heat, and there's a nice reduction in our heating bills, which is very, very pleasant as well. I'm able to have plants in it now before the plants died, and I'm able to have candles in it because when the conservatory in the summertime was like a furnace, the candles used to melt. So we feel it's been a fantastic step for us, and we feel we now have a substantial sunroom.
Delighted with the end product, we then recommended Conservatory Conversions to our friends who are now enjoying the benefit of their conversions. I cannot speak highly enough of this company, and possibly it's the best money we've ever spent in this house. I now feel that the conservatory has had a substantial makeover. We were so delighted with the end product that we recommended Conservatory Conversions to our friends who are now benefiting from their conversions.